and running through 3 feet of water in a Bigfoot suit. No way.
And in the video, he was not lumbering at all.
No,
he was moving.
No.
That thing was moving. It was moving. And again, like I said, it was moving with a purpose. It had an intention about it when it was cutting through. When it was making its move. Hey, what was that gentleman's name again that actually recorded it?
David Shealy.
David Shealy. Thank you for that. I rarely get to give thanks to the original recorder of a video on my channels, because usually it's second hand, third hand, fifth, seventh, 25th hand comes down there. It's David Shealy out of Ocala. We'll call it Everglades. Ochapi down the Everglades.
Ochapi, Florida.
If you're seeing this big guy, I'm going to give you a t-shirt if you want one, man. Good job, man. Good stuff. Right now I want to meet him. Right? Is he still down there?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm having my skunkape overnight camp out down there this weekend.
Okay. Yeah. If you would love, I'd love to meet him down the road. We were just talking beforehand. Maybe we can make that work, down there. Yeah. That's amazing. So, Maurice.
There were some other observations.
Oh, please.
Notice.
Yeah.
If you look at the video, if you look at the picture, besides the fact his head's not bobbing as he's running or walking, it's just gliding. It looks like he has a conical shaped head, which is very typical of Bigfoots. A lot of Bigfoot reports, kind of like primates, right? Where their heads are kind of conical shaped. What else? There was a few other things. The head, the speed. I can't think of some of the other stuff, but there was quite a few up. And like I said, it did not look down when it ran or walked.
No,
his
head was straight ahead. It was, like I said, it was chasing something.
It was definitely going after something. It was laser focused on it. And so probably a deer.
And that's the thing too. When I watched the video, I was like, I think a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, it's a hoax," because they like you said, no one took the time to really point out the things you just pointed out. But also, he doesn't even acknowledge those guys recording him. Like, he doesn't even notice them. Like he's doing his thing, right? It's not like he's not like looking over to his left or looks scared or anything like that.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
So, Marie, in your estimate, how tall was it in your estimate?
Well, whoever said it was 9 feet tall, that's ridiculous. Now, based upon, the research that me and my team, do here in Florida, because we're doing Bigfoot and skunkape research. And, like I said, the tallest guy that did the reenactment was Thomas Brandon. He's 6'3".
Okay.
I would say he's probably about 6.5, maybe 7. Okay. Maybe. But I think he's probably more around 6.5 feet tall.
Okay.
9 feet? No.
No.
Water depth was probably 2.5 feet deep.
That's great. That's such amazing. Thank you. That's such amazing data. I mean, that's important. You know what I'm saying? To me, that the details are very important, right? Like, how deep was the water? It wasn't 9 feet. It was closer to 7 feet, 6.5 feet, of that nature. And it have to be, and even to me, like people are like, oh, then it's definitely fake. And I would say, well, no. It's this thing must be massively strong, strong, right? So and to because you said the gentleman who you brought on was 6'3", and he did a little bit better, but he still struggled. But this thing was 6'5", and it was was totally motoring through that what'd you call that grass again? What's it? Swamp grass? What was it called? Sawgrass, right? Yeah,
sawgrass. It's sharp. It's sharp. It cuts you as you go through it, like little razors.
Okay.
Like little razor blades.
All right.
It's very sharp.
Oh, that's amazing. Is there any more?
So people just make these assumptions. Oh, it's a guy. It's just a guy in a suit running through grass. No. You don't know what it's really like out there. That's not what it was. But everybody just like, oh, it's a guy in a suit. It's a hoax. No. Sorry. We don't believe that at all. There is no way. There's no way.
And I got to be honest with you too. Like, I don't think I have the willpower to pull a hoax in the flooded, wet season of the Everglades with gators and sharks and snakes. And
yeah, exactly.
I don't want it. I don't want it that bad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know. Of all times to hoax,
Yeah.
right? If I'm going to hoax, it's going to be in February.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want it that bad. It's not
going to be in July when it's the most miserable time of the year here in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, with the mosquitoes, my gosh, and the heat and humidity in the water. It's like, oh my gosh, there's just so many things. But you know, it's just no, we just absolutely not. So it's unfair. You know, people have ridiculed him all these years, saying that he's a hoaxer, blah blah blah, and you know, what you're lying about a skunkape sighting you had when you were 10 years old? Yeah. No, and he's had a total of 4. Mm-hmm. A total of 4. The video was number 3.
Okay.
But about 6 years ago or so, 7 years ago, he had, he did a investigation in an area that had palmetto berries. It was the peak of the harvest time for palmetto berries, and apparently the skunkapes love palmetto berries. They're illegal for humans to pick because they're used for medicines, like prostate stuff. And but the skunkapes love them, and he was in an area, and there were 3 creatures that a couple of them stood up and took off running in a sawgrass area, and that was about 7-8 years ago when so he's had a total of 4 sightings in 50, 60 years.
Yeah, you know? Right, yeah. For sure.
If you're hoaxing again, you're not going to just have 4 sightings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we took all of that into account, you know. It's just, there's no way. We did this whole little research documentary. It's 20 minutes long.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.